Did the rehearsal with the group look as fun as I thought it did?
It actually was. Well, it was fun for three of us. Poor Sean was like very much struggling, and we were just trying to like raise his spirits the entire time of like, you got this, you can do this, because especially when we had to crawl to the ground and like do like a movement, you know, his body doesn't work in that way.
But he was a trooper and he tried it. Kel and Karamo were over there like doing all the moves, and I think it inspired him to do it and really try it. But I think the rehearsal process as a full group was fun because you're usually just stuck with one person in a room for 4 to 6 hours. And so it was fun to get a bunch of dancers together and have fun for Halloween.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I was happy being stuck in a room with this lady for 4 to 6 hours. But it was also nice to have, you know, the other dancers in there because it was like you got to play around a little bit.
Yeah. You know, Karamo, you mentioned Sean. I know that your friendship with him has caused a lot of headlines. You talked to people last night and said, you know, really why you stand by him and why you've really helped him kind of shift a little bit. And as somebody who's a huge fan of yours and who's watched you on Queer Eye do that with people over and over again, it made a lot of sense to me that you led from love. And I really appreciated that you did. I just want to know how it felt to deal with that backlash in the public eye. Like I remember, I think you deleted your Twitter for a bit. Like, what was that experience like for you?
It was hurtful because majority of the backlash that I was getting was from people who, you know, were on the same political side as me. It was like, I was like, we're on the same side here. It's not like I'm some secret Republican. You know, I'm like, I'm on your side. I don't respect how our president is currently running our country. And I believe that he's spreading a lot of hate and not love, which goes directly against what I stand for. And so it was hard that they couldn't see, but I understood. Let me be very clear about that. I understood. You have a man who stands on a podium and who has constantly said lies to America. But for me, I thought to myself, if I can be nice to him, lead with love, then maybe we can get to a place where I can change his heart, just like I do with people on Queer Eye. I want to show people like what I do on the show is what I actually do in real life. And Sean's reaction after I got eliminated, he was crying the entire night.
He cried the whole press.
Entire night. He sent me the sweetest text last night saying, oh my gosh, I mean, I don't know if he's okay with me reading it, but I could share it. But it was like the kindest thing. And it just shows me that like I got through to him. And so it doesn't mean that I think he's about to change his political affiliation, but it does mean that now next time he goes forward in the public eye, hopefully he'll think about me and he'll think about how his comments or the administration he supports could affect someone like me or affect someone like Jenna. And maybe that could change him. And outside of him, since this show has started, I'm in the airports, I'm in grocery stores, and people who are Republicans, people who are conservative, people who are like, I've never seen you, I didn't know who you were, are like, because of Dancing with the Stars and how kind you were to Sean, I've now changed my point of view. And I'm like, that's the win.